like to ask all of you to take just a step back. For you? For you. For you. Find a helper. Can anybody here read who wants to help this gentleman? Help him out. Ear flaps. Good stuff. What my feet? Fat leg. Oil gland. Excellent. Flat tail. Excellent. That's all the ones I've got, but you guys can all help me. All right, so guys, get comfortable. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and sit down so everybody can see. I'll call you up when the time is right. So the very first thing we need is a fat layer and an underfur layer. Who's got that fat layer? Come on up. So this is a layer of fat and then underfur. Can you help me drape this over my friend here? Excellent, excellent. Thank you very, very much. And what does this fat layer do? Keeps her warm. And what about the underfur? Same thing, right? Helps keep her warm. 100,000 little hairs per square inch. The scientists say that maybe not a single drop of water ever touches the beaver's skin because of how thick that fur comes in. And what about the oily hair? Who's got the oily hair? Somebody's got a card that says oily hair. Is that you? Come on up with that oily fur. Help me put this layer on, would you? Thank you. You're going to be the loveliest beaver of them all. Good again? Thank you. All right, what else do we need? What's another instant indicator that you're looking at a beaver? This is not a complete beaver without... I'm sorry? Feet. It's got to have feet. It's got to have feet. We've got a couple of different kinds of feet. Who's got the rear paws? You've got the web hind feet? Bring that on up. And I don't know if you can see, but these feet are very specially made. They have little combs built right into them. Now, why do they need those combs on the web hind feet? Grooming. For grooming, right? So why don't you put one on? I'll put one on. Right to the comb. Just like that. Perfect. Excellent. This is starting to look like a beaver. But we need front paws too, right? Thank you. Who's got the front paw? With the super strong pinkies. Who's got the front paws? You've got ear flaps. What have you got? Teeth. You've got teeth. Well, we're going to need teeth too. Does anybody have front paws? What do you have? You have a flat tail? Well, I guess I have the front paws. Let's put the front paws on. Oh, excellent. Now we're getting somewhere. What else do we absolutely need for this to be a beaver? It should have been the very first thing we said. Teeth. Teeth and tail. We'll tie those for first place. You've got teeth? Come on down, miss. Aha, the teeth. Do you trust me to put the teeth in?
Oh my God.
I think
Forehead teeth. Good.
yes, beavers usually keep their teeth in their mouth, but I think this kit was perhaps made for a much shorter beaver. Is that okay? It's sort of a teeth tiara. Okay. And what did we learn about these teeth? They're always growing, they're super strong, and they can cut down inch diameter trees with a single chomp. Oh my goodness. Crazy. What about the tail? Who's got that tail? Thank you. You've got the tail. Okay, we got to clip this on. Can you turn around for us, miss? Okay. You know how close? No. Excellent. Oh, now it's starting to look like a beaver for sure. What else do we need? I think somebody's got oil glands. Who's got oil glands?
Okay, hence es moving.
Now, what's the oil gland? It's like hair gel, right? That's how they keep their hair nice and slick and waterproof, right? Where is that? Waterproof oil gland. And this goes pretty close to the beaver's tail, right? So why don't we ask you to turn around again, miss? You want to help me clip this on?
You can sit over there if you want to.
It goes right by the tail, right? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Waterproof gland. Cool. We have just one more thing, right? The ear flaps. Now, we didn't get to talk about this. Did you guys know that beavers can spend an awful lot of time underwater? It kind of makes sense because they're always repairing their dams and their lodges, right? Well, they can't breathe underwater, right? But they can stay underwater for a really long time. So that means that they have really efficient lungs. They can hold their breath for a really long time, and they're better at exchanging oxygen for CO2 when they come up than we are. Their lungs are maybe 20 times more efficient than ours. Isn't that amazing? But what are the other hazards associated with spending so much time underwater? What if you can't? You're going to spend all that time. We have eye holes, we have ear holes, we have nose holes. What were you going to say? You're right, you're going to have water coming into your ears, right? That's going to get pretty uncomfortable after a while. You get water in your ears, but you're not a semi-aquatic mammal. Maybe in the summer when you go to the pool a lot, but you don't have to live in the water, right? So it's okay. When you get out, you can use a Q-tip. Beavers don't have opposable thumbs, nor do they have access to Q-tips. What they do have are ear flaps. And they don't just have ear flaps. Do you mind if I put these on? She's a little tall. Maybe she could bend down. You want to put these on her? Careful, aim for her ears. Very good job. And she's already got glasses, so we can do without these. They also have a thin membrane that goes right over their eyes to help protect them from having too much water in their eyes. Beavers don't see very well to begin with. Their eyesight's just a little bit poorer than our own. But still, it's a lot easier to see underwater when you have goggles on, right? Well, that's sort of what those membranes do over their eyes. They also, astonishingly, have something kind of like a second set of lips in their mouths. They do a lot of their work when they're repairing their dams and their